LeBron. He has a scoring title, but is he the real GOAT?
I know you're not asking me that. I know you're not asking
go
me
first.
that.
Go ahead. Go.
Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Go ahead. Go first.
I don't even have LeBron in my top 2.
Okay.
LeBron is probably, he can't be first GOAT. I'm going to let Cam go and I'm going to close because I know what I want to say.
Well, thank you for letting me go. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for being so kind. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't go against Mike. I really, really don't go against Mike at all. But Bron make it hard every year, to go against Mike, man. I mean, like, Mike is still number 1.
Come on, Gilbert.
I'm just telling you, Mike is number 1.
You're smarter than that. I know you. You're smarter than that.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Listen, Bron ran, 10 years straight. All right, let's bust down the stats.
10 years with no fouling.
Listen.
Okay,
listen
go
to
ahead.
the stats. See, it ain't his fault the game changed. You acting like it's his fault that he changed the game. It wasn't him that changed the game. You got four league MVPs, 4 finals MVPs, 10 years straight of going to the championship, 10 years straight.
How many you won?
4. You won 4.
4 out of 10?
Yeah. You know,
40%?
Yeah, 40%, but niggas don't even go.
You're right, you got a point.
How many times did Charles Barkley go to the championship?
Now, how many times did Mike go?
Mike won 6.
How many times he won?
I just said I'm not going against
okay.
Mike.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm trying to
because that's sensitive
something
to me. I'm a Mike fanatic.
Listen, I'm trying to explain to you why it's hard every year. So he wins the scoring title the other night, right? Mm-hmm. He needed 35 points or whatever. Bron 38. For him to say, you know what, everybody out tonight, Jay out, Kareem's here, everybody here. He could score 40 and 3/4 when he want. He didn't have to score 40. He turned it on like the stars out. Yeah. I'm going to drop 40. I give him his credit. I don't go against Mike. All I'm saying is that it's hard to fight for Mike year in and year out because LeBron do amazing shit for a long time.
Okay. I like your pause. I like your pause on that.
Yeah.
Because LeBron is I can't even give him gold. I can't. I go to today, but
I'm not saying
when you've
gold.
Seen better, you know better, you do better. And Mike is just better.
I'm not going against Mike. I'm just saying the fight is hard every year.
And there's no fouling. Remember, Mike was getting punched when he won the championship.
Yeah, I mean,
Mike was getting clotheslined.
But niggas, see, the thing about that, niggas act like LeBron and these niggas changed the rules. It wasn't them who was like, yo, let's change the rules.
He did.
Nah, he did.
He played with his nemesis. Bird would have never played with Magic. Jordan would have never played with Bird. How do you justify that?
I agree with that. I'm going to keep it 100. Niggas wasn't friends. These niggas got camaraderie.
So 2 of those wouldn't count. He would actually have 2.
What do you mean? Because he played
2 he got
friends.
with his mans, with Dwayne Wade.
So that's his fault that he cool with a nigga because he cool with a nigga. He can't win a championship because he cool with a nigga.
That's like going in the park and getting 2 7-footers on your team and playing with 2 7-footers.
Keep it 100.
And all that's left is 6'3" players.
What happened was
Bosh and Wade.
That ain't what happened. What happened? The year before, niggas seen Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen go to Boston. And niggas like, oh, that's the formula. 3 niggas. We need 3 niggas. That's what's going to do it. Everybody, them niggas went over there and won that championship the first year. After that, niggas is like, oh, we need a big 3. It ain't just LeBron. Everybody started trying to get a big 3. So LeBron and them niggas went and got a big 3.
Okay.
That's what happened. He ain't start that off. They was first.
I see where you're going with it. Okay, so what about the championship he wins with Kyrie hitting the shot, where he deferred to Kyrie and Kyrie brought him home?
I never said that he was an assassin. I just said, see, that's the thing about Bron too. People be like, yo, he's not a killer. You know, Kobe and Mike is killers. Yeah. He's not, I don't think he's a killer. I think them niggas are snipers.
Yeah.
I think LeBron is more like, put something in your drink and then you die. You know? I don't think he killing because as much as niggas say that he ain't a killer and all this other shit, How do he got the scoring title? He has
Yeah,
the
that's
scoring
true.
title.
He's been playing since he was 19. That's how he has it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it took him 20 seasons, like it took Kareem 20 seasons. But he did it before the season was over. So it's the same amount of time. It's still 20 seasons.
I see where you're going.
I'm just not arguing about it. But what I will say about this, Mike is still my number one. I got LeBron number two. I got Kobe number three. I don't got Kobe two because
you got LeBron over Kobe.
Yes, I do.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds
People
like
get mad at that.
You know what I'm about to say. You know me, so you know what I'm about to say. That's like that Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls, because a man's dead, you just crowning the guy who's doing it.
That's wild.
Because he's alive.
Yo, that's wild, bro. That's wild. No. That's actually,
not wild?
That's wild. Yo, that's actually wild. R.P. to Kobe and respect his family.
When you seen greatness, you do better, Cam.
No, what happened is this. I don't want to see Mike again. Kobe is the next thing. I'm not putting Mike and then Mike 2 under Mike.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
I see what you're saying.
They the same exact nigga.
All right.
Well, I'm not putting them under there. I'm putting LeBron under there, and then we'll do Kobe after that. But what I was going to say is this. Outside of basketball, it's not even a question of who's better with Mike and LeBron. Like, outside of basketball, LeBron's number one. Like, as far as his community service and everything he's done. Hello?
Are we talking philanthropy or we
we're
talking basketball?
I'm just telling you. No, because listen, we talking basketball.
Yeah, come on.
But I got to say one thing because nobody.
I'm not letting that go. We're talking basketball. We're not talking about
I gotta say one thing.
Homeless or Salvation Army.
Listen,
we're talking basketball.
We talk basketball, but I gotta say one thing.
Okay.
LeBron put his niggas on, right? And I know we talking basketball, but nobody brings up the nigga Brian Windhorst on ESPN.
Yeah.
He been on ESPN for 20 years only because he followed LeBron James through high school. So basically, when LeBron James got to the NBA, he went to the ESPN. ESPN was like, we'll give you a job because you know about LeBron. You've been following him since 7th grade. So he's plainly been on ESPN for 20 years.
Is that what makes him your GOAT?
No, I'm just telling you the type of shit he be on. They're getting niggas bread. That's what I'm trying to tell you. First of all, I never said he was my GOAT. Don't try and change my words around. I'm just telling you, don't try and change my words around. I said Mike's the GOAT, but it's hard to fight for him every year.
Okay. So this brings us to our next topic, LeBron's son, Bronny James. Is he good or overrated?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Mace kind of was telling me about this situation. I'm gonna defer to him and then I'm gonna allow him.
Nah, see, they're gonna make me seem like the LeBron hater. I like LeBron. I really do. Okay. I like LeBron. I like what he does for the game. I like his consistency year after year. I even like the progression that his sons are making. I actually think the second one will be better than the first one. You can just quote me on this because I'm hardly ever wrong. I want to go out there and say that I'm hardly ever wrong. So, you know I'm hardly ever wrong, right? Since we was 8 years old, I'm hardly ever wrong.
This is the shit why we got this what broke us up. This shit right here, exactly. This is exactly.
I'm hardly ever wrong.
This is the problem right here, exactly.
Okay.
But I'm hardly ever wrong.
This is exactly
He'll tell you he don't like it, but it's like the older brother that he's hardly ever wrong. Now, we're going to look back on this, save this clip, and we're going to look back on this, and we're going to see the second son. Okay. I think the second son is going to be better. His
name is Bryce.
Bryce is
by the way.
Yes, thank you. Bryce James. Yeah. Shout out to Bryce James and shout out to Bronny. But at this present time, I think Mikey Williams is far better than Bronny James.
But tell me why, because you're putting me on the, I'm going to keep it 100. I did a little research. You put me on the Mikey Williams. I see he has an NIL deal for 1.7. He's right behind Peyton and Eli Manning's nephew. Bronny's number one. What makes him better than Bronny?
Just skill set, flat out skill set. You know, when you watch players, you can see where they're going. You can see he has all the polishing finishes, finishing left, right. He could shoot the ball. He could dribble the ball. He got bounce. Everything Bronny has, he has better at this point. Now, Bronny will actually be a better basketball player as time go on, but right now when they made the selection, that was a horrible choice.
And when you say make the selection, basically
McDonald's.
The McDonald's selection, they snubbed.
Because Mikey has been better the whole time.
Just so the audience knows, we didn't say it.
Yes.
Basically, Mikey Williams got snubbed for Bronny James to be in the McDonald's.
Yeah, that's how
All-Star
it
game.
feels. That's how it feels. We don't actually know, but we just know that Mikey was actually better all the way up to this point. And then when it's time to choose McDonald's, Mikey was not in there and he was. And maybe because I lived in San Diego, I got to see the kid play time after time. And he was averaging 40, averaging 30 everywhere he went. That's why they gave him all the NIL deals. And
so you basically saying LeBron used his influence to kick Mikey out and get Bronny in. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
I think the power of LeBron caused them to say we have to put Bronny in this game. I think there's countless numbers of people that would agree with me that at this present time, not in the future, at this time when they made that selection, Mikey should have far been better as a choice than LeBron. But if you want LeBron at the game, you gotta let LeBron.
So basically, that's what you're saying.
That's basically what I'm saying. I'm gonna stick my chest out on it.
Yeah, so basically you're saying
I'm not a sugarcoater.
Is using his influence to say, look.
As he should as a father.
Yeah, I was about to say, yo, fuck that. If you want me to show up, put my son in the joint and we gonna fuck around.
But there was somebody
and we might could get you Nikes and all that other shit for the team.
Yeah,
that's what you said.
And moving forward, Bronny probably will be a better player.
Why do you keep saying that, but you keep saying as of right now?
Because the McDonald's is based upon right now.
Right, exactly.
But
so,
I'm saying potential because Mikey already is thinking he's lit. Mikey is already walking around with chains and Lambos.
Yeah,
so
I seen
he thinks he's already in the
I seen
NBA.
him on the podcast. He talk mad shit too. He be on Twitter
he thinks
talking mad shit.
he's just waiting for the draft so they can say his name to tell him what he already knows.
So basically what you're saying is right now,
he's been pro since he was probably 14 years old.
Right, but Mikey's pro, but you're saying that Bronny's going to be better than him in the long run?
Yes.
And are you saying that Mikey's going to go pro or he's just lit right now?
Mikey has to go pro.
Yeah, he has to go.
He has to go pro.
Okay.
I'm always right.
Okay.
I like that. I don't know.
I'm
always right.
Actually, I see he's going to go fuck with Penny in Memphis.
Yeah.
So
that might be a bad idea, but he'll still make it. I'm going out on a limb.
Yeah, Murder, Stat, hello too. Sorry, Murder, what's good, man?
Hello, Stat.
How you doing, man?
We're all
Doing
back
good.
in studio.
Yeah,
I love
man.
it.
Yeah, man.
Great.
Before y'all start, though, I'm waiting on my popcorn. In case it's one of those mornings.
Yeah, I'm gonna save some of the popcorn. You need like a half of popcorn.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm gonna save some of it for Talk with Flea. So,
Hey, Larry, bring my popcorn.
You got the popcorn. Oh, okay.
Full bucket.
It's a
full
popcorn
bucket.
morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what up, nigga?
It's a Monday popcorn.
Yeah, man. How you? Nigga said. It's a half a popcorn. You should just have a half a bucket. Pause.
Just gotta save some. Okay. Well, we gotta talk about this fight. That's the first thing we're gonna talk about because we all seen it. Tank versus Roach went down on Saturday in New York, and the results wasn't what a lot of people wanted or expected. It did end in a majority draw. So based off of what you saw, Mase, do you feel like there was a clear winner?
Real quick, I know Mase usually starts. Mase, you mind if I start?
Yeah, go ahead. You go. I got my popcorn.
Because I just want to say something to your credit.
Okay.
This is really to your
Oh, I
credit.
really need my popcorn.
Yeah. Because a lot of times I'll be like, this nigga Mase he be bugging, yo. Like, I don't say it out loud because your opinion is your opinion. Mase always says, yo, don't bring this nigga out with you because they're not going to win if you bring this nigga out with you. Talking about football games, basketball games. And I be sitting here like, I don't really know, but then I got it when the fight went on. When you got that type of energy and you breathing that energy when everybody's sad and mad and depressed and try to look happy, but they not really happy, it gets into you. You have to keep sage in that environment. When you're in that environment, it lingers into the fight, and that's kind of the result of the fight. So I just want to give, before we get into the actual fight, I just want to tell you, I see what you're talking about now, because the people you with could possibly fuck your energy up for some shit that you supposed to do. You can't come out with that energy, man. It's bad energy, man. It is bad energy, man. Nobody's happy over there. Everybody's sad. Everybody act like they happy. You ever see that movie? I'm pretty sure you've seen Goodfellas.
Yeah.
And it's a part in Goodfellas where Sam Rothstein, who's played by Robert De Niro, they having mad fun. And Nikki, who's played by Joe Pesci, they over there just looking at them niggas like, yeah, we're having fun too. They not having no fun. Tank, get out of there. Get out of there. But let's get to the fight, Murder. I see what you talking about now when you talk. And this has nothing to do with Murder. Murder says this about basketball games for what I'm saying this, that I see what he's talking about. Nasty work. Nasty work, man.
You gotta have greatness with you. I remember we was talking about the Eagle game, and I said, if what was that? I said if Meek Mill walked them out, they're not gonna win a championship. Meek didn't walk them out, they end up winning that championship. It's just something about it. Like I remember Terrence Crawford came out with Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
And he went on to have one of those moments, you know what I'm saying? It says a lot, you know. Who else was that?
Well, on the opposite end of the spectrum, this is what fucked the Lions up. When you bring out Jello.
Mm-hmm.
And listen.
See the writings on the wall.
Yeah, Jello not from Brooklyn, and them niggas wasn't from Brooklyn.
No.
Yeah,
in this fight, I mean... I'm trying to be serious.
Yeah, man.
All right. If you take one of the defensive backs off of Atlanta, then I would say that Tampa Bay. But the way that their secondary is playing, you really got to pay attention when you're throwing the ball because they're definitely hungry to get those interceptions.
Yeah, but I think that it's really about chemistry and everybody what point that Baker Mayfield is at in his life. Baker Mayfield came in to the NFL arrogant, talkative, thinking he the shit, like a lot of young people do. And he got humbled really fast, traded, moved around, and now he's where people have won championships and are more stable. And I think that made him stable because all that talking shit and you don't win, it doesn't matter. College is one thing, the NFL is something different. But Mike Evans is sensational. And Godwin, he has the most yak yards this season out of everybody in the NFL. That counts. So when you throw those short passes and then he runs for additional 40 yards, it looks good on Baker Mayfield's stats at the end of the game. But when you're looking at the most yak yards after the catch, nobody's paying attention to that. So shout out to Godwin as well.
Yeah, and this is like a real morale boost for everybody down in the Florida area. We know Hurricane Milton had hit you guys, and we wish you well. And if you can, send the information to It Is What It Is, and we're going to donate food to you guys and water and things that could support.
Beautiful. Yeah, definitely shout out Tampa Bay because I know the hurricane affected a lot of areas. Power is still out. Streets are flooded. So we see y'all and hope y'all are staying safe for sure. And then last one before we wrap, we're going to discuss the Bears. They crushed the Jaguars overseas in their London game, 35-16. Mike, how are you feeling about Caleb Williams and the Bears offense?
Well, Caleb's playing some great football the last couple of weeks. I mean, he's doing everything that I had talked about. I wanted to see him do, and that I didn't see in those first few weeks. Remember how much running around, looked like a chicken with his head cut off. Now he's standing in the pocket, delivering the ball, and he's starting to feel like and get that feeling like, yeah, I belong. I thought being in London, because think about it. He's been on quite a ride, man. He's been on a ride. People been USC and Heisman, and then you become the first pick of the draft. All of that heat, all that pressure right here in America. Everywhere you turn, you see it. Then you go and take a week away. It's different over there. you kind of can woo-saw a little bit, and I think he showed up on the football field today. He looked like the #1 pick in the draft today, and gave. It's amazing that you see all those teams, the Chicago team, the Washington team with them young quarterbacks sitting at a pretty good spot with their record. I think 4-2. It's a pretty good spot.
Yeah, and I mean, for the last couple of Chicago Bears quarterbacks that are rookies, he got the best record in the first 6 games. To be 4-2. Looking at his play, it looked like he found his stride when he first started those first 2 weeks. It looked like he could be potentially on bus time, but now with these last 4 games, it looked like somebody lit the fire under him and he came to play. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the city of Chicago because they did not need to see this again. They did not need to see another quarterback not work out.
He was on bus time as well, but
Pause. Yeah, that was
that's really wild. Lit a fire on them was even wild afterwards.
And it was zone.
But I digress.
Yeah, bus was crazy, and they lit the fire on him.
I thought he looked really good today. I the first couple of weeks I was like, I don't really like his personality, to be honest with you. Just me personally. I don't like niggas coming with poodles, showing the poodle, rubbing them, crying, and they pillow when they lose. I just want to be with my dog. I don't like that verbiage. That's just not for me when you lose. I don't like it. I'm not going to act like I like it. But you could be with your dog. You could do a bunch of shit when you win it. And you throwing great passes and you reading the defense and you busting that. Go get your poodle, nigga. You feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I like that. And I think that this is really good for the Chicago Bears. Like Mase just was saying, look, man, we got to think about this. Like I told Mike a couple weeks ago that how the Washington Redskins growing up was my team. And like I said, I had the Washington Redskins phone, Joe Theismann, Monk, John Riggins, Joe Gibbs coaching. Like, listen, that was my team. But the one year it wasn't my team was 1985 when the Chicago Bears had Refrigerator Perry,
Yeah.
McMahon and them niggas, Walter Payton. I had the William Refrigerator Perry pajamas. I was a fucking Chicago Bears fan. Like, them niggas was rocking Roll Stars, bro. Mike Dicker, they was rocking Roll Stars. I was 8 years old. And I was like, yo, these niggas is lit. And it's been downhill ever since. Fucked up. I used to like my nigga Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher been out for over 10 years now.
Yep, Marshall.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's been bad. But them 1985 stat, I know it's more. But if you would have, listen.
He was living.
If you was living, man, these niggas was rock stars. I think they got a 30 for 30 on them niggas, man.
Yeah.
I love them
They were rock
1985.
stars.
They was rock stars, right? Am I bugging, Mike?
They can't even fathom what you're saying.
Right.
Because let me tell you, it was so big. Remember the skit was Saturday Night Live? Duck Bears, when they would do all that. Duck Bears, call Coach Dicker, Duck Coach.
Yeah.
I mean, it was huge.
Yeah.
When I first retired, I started working at ESPN with Coach Dicker, right? Coach Dicker, we were in New York, walking the streets in New York. It was like walking the streets with Elvis. Go. And I was like, do these people, am I too dark? Do these people not see me? Coach Dicker. And I was like, man, that really opened my eyes to how big they were at that time, man. But that was a juggernaut team, man. That was a hell of a team they had.
Yeah, and Mike, because I was too young, I can't remember the top of my head. And then his son's is on ESPN. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. But there's a lot of controversy, too, how the players actually like the defensive coach. What's for that team? And his son.
Yeah, remember that was Coach Buddy Ryan.
Yeah, and Rex Ryan coached the Jets, and now he's on ESPN. I know I was drawing a blank. Yeah, Buddy Ryan.
That was Buddy Ryan, Rex Ryan's dad.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and I remember them lifting him up, and everybody was like, "Damn, they gonna lift him up and not Mike Dicker first?" Because they loved Buddy Ryan more than Mike. It seemed like at the time. It's that Google it one day, man. You're a football fan. It's a big story. That 1985 Bears football team. It's a big deal. I'm actually being.
I want to tell y'all something. I don't want to get with Coach in trouble, man. Because
go ahead, Mike. Fuck all that. Go ahead. What happened?
I'm gonna just share with stuff. It was funny.
Yeah, what happened?
God bless him. God bless him.
Yeah.
So, all right. So anyway, when we first retired, Dion and I, we were always sitting around talking. He said, "Man, you're gonna be working with Dicker." You know, Dion and I used to be talking about it. I used to come to his house and put up little papers, and we would practice on cameras, right? Practice on camera. So Dion said to me, he said, "Man, Dicker was a man, man. Dicker was a man out there. So let me know what's going on. Let me know if, how Dicker is now when you get there." I said, "Oh, okay. All right, I get that." And we went ESPN in Bristol, ain't nothing in Bristol. Just a little country town and a little saddle ranch, they call it, a saddle ranch bar. Coach, I met Coach over there. Dion said, "Let me know if Coach is still in the game. It'll tell us if we got hope. If Coach is out the game, then we got hope. If he's still in the game, darn, we're going to have a long life still in the game." You see? So the first time I got there, Coach said, "Meet me over here. We're going to have I swear I would have met Coach. Man, I walked in there. Coach had about 3 or 4 at the table with him. I sat down. I said, "Oh, yeah, Harlem with the 4 minutes." I said, "Wait a minute, before I go to the bathroom." I went to the bathroom, called Dion. I said, "Hey, yeah, we fucked." Hung up the phone and got back to the room.
He's still in the game.
Still in the game.
Still out here. It was, hey, man, I don't want to get Coach trouble. That was my man, man. I had a great time. Coach Dicker.
Yeah.
It was bad. I was a bad tight end, too, now. One of the best ever played the game, too, now. He just played that way.
Yep, that's what's up.
Yeah, story time with Mike. We're going to need more of those stories as well.
Yeah.
If you're willing to share. But that is all the time that we have for today. Mike, it was a pleasure to have you.